Thanks for logging on to ABC15.com. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Changes today as monsoon moisture returns. That's going to bring us a chance for storms, but also there's a chance of dust by this evening. Now let's talk storms first. The storm threat area now includes most of the state. We're not talking severe thunderstorms, but at least a chance for general thunderstorms to develop in any of these areas highlighted in the green. The only exception in the spot in the clear is southwest Arizona out near Yuma, where it's still a little drier, but our storm chance is increasing across the rest of the state, but specifically here in the valley and in southeast Arizona. Notice as we go into the afternoon, we'll see storms develop along the eastern rim, the White Mountains, and through that southeast pocket of our state. Here's 3 o'clock on Futurecast. Going into that 4 to 5 o'clock hour, we'll start to see some of those storms moving further northwest into Pinal County. And I'm seeing signs that these storms to our southeast could kick out some gusty winds that then could send dust our way. I think our dust timing likely after 7 o'clock, then after 8 o'clock. Watch how some of these storms start to move into parts of the valley. We're talking the southeast valley, the south valley, and these isolated storms could move, isolated to scattered, I should say, could move across the East Valley and move to the north through 10 o'clock tonight, even 11 and midnight. After midnight, those chances reduce down to 10%, and tomorrow morning we could just see a stray lingering shower under some of those thicker clouds. Then going into tomorrow afternoon, the best chance for storms likely along the Mogollon Rim. The valley has a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm, but will be drying out overall by tomorrow night, and then Friday looking drier too. So it's just today and tomorrow that those storm chances are going up, and specifically going into tonight that we've got that best opportunity with our storm chances peaking at 30%. That's an indication that we could at least see some scattered storms. Not looking at widespread rain across the valley, but some scattered storms, a few showers, certainly a possibility, especially after about 8 o'clock here tonight. As far as the blowing dust threat, well, to our south down in Pima County and portions of Pinal County, we've now got a blowing dust advisory that's been issued. It'll be in effect from 3 to 7 o'clock. Notice that this does include portions of the I-10 down near Eloy and Picacho Peak, so those areas could get in on some dust here going into the mid-afternoon and early evening. And then that dust, if it does move through those areas, will likely be tracking northwest heading towards the Phoenix metro, and we could see it in the valley after about 7 o'clock. So you'll notice that moderate dust threat by 7, and then our dust threat jumps into the higher range by 8 to 9 o'clock here tonight. And behind the dust, that's when we could see some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms developing. So our rain chances the next couple of days, then drier air moves in Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking dry, and it likely won't be until about Tuesday of next week, even Wednesday, that we see those storm chances return to our valley forecast. Today, a high of 105, so not as hot as yesterday, but a bit more humid today. 107 out at Bullhead City, 94 in Kingman, upper 70s in Flagstaff. We're talking highs in the 70s and 80s today in Show Low and also in Heber. As you look at temperatures across the valley today, you'll notice that 30-year average is 104, so we'll be a little closer to that. Not as hot as yesterday again, but also that humidity in the mix here as we go into the afternoon. Temperatures overnight cooling into the 70s to low 80s, so this morning we started out a little warm, but I think tonight into tomorrow we'll likely get a little cooler, especially if we manage to get some rain in here. 82 for a low in Phoenix, 51 in Flagstaff, and dropping into the 60s from Payson to Sedona. As you look at your most accurate 7-day forecast, we're looking at a high of 105 today, 104 tomorrow, but then as we dry things out, those temperatures start to climb again Friday, Saturday, into Sunday, 107 to 108 for highs. Good morning, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The monsoon moisture returning, and that means we've got a chance for storms, but the threat for dust is also there as we go into this afternoon and evening. Today's storm threat area includes most of Arizona, with the exception of far southwest Arizona, where that drier air still dominates, but the rest of the state has at least a slight chance for storms. I think we'll see most of the activity across eastern and southeastern Arizona going into this afternoon and evening, but this evening we'll have to watch for strong winds that could kick out of those storms to our southeast and send that blowing dust our way. And right behind the dust, the rain is possible. We've got at least a scattered chance for thunderstorms here in the valley. Many of us may not see rainfall, but the potential is there, and I wanted you to know that it is a little higher going into tonight as far as that rainfall goes. But the dust threat will kick in later this evening, likely after 7 o'clock is when we start to see that dust threat climb, and continuing through the early evening, through about 9 o'clock I should say, before that rain starts to fall fall that should help settle some of that dust. As far as our rain chances go, I did bring in a 10% chance after lunchtime, but I think it's really going to be later this evening after 8 o'clock that we see a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms here in the valley. Through the overnight hours, we've got a slight chance for storms. By tomorrow morning, just a 10% chance, and then drier air moves in, and that'll clear out our rain threat through the weekend. It looks like it won't be until about next Tuesday that we see that better monsoon moisture return and our storm chances increase again. Today's temperatures will end up fairly close to the average for this time of year. Not as hot as yesterday. Yesterday we ended up topping out at 108. Today dropping a bit as that increase in moisture, of course, that will help keep those temperatures down a bit. 105 for a high today, 104 for our Thursday, but then we start to get hotter Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday with that drier air in place before that monsoon moisture returns again, and our temperatures drop back to 105 by Tuesday.